Saturday morning and we have a very packed day ahead of us. I have to go run some errands and I also have to do chores on top of studying. Luckily, I was able to finish most of my assignments, so I don't really have to worry about them this weekend. So let's get started. I can't reach. Hey guys, so quick little update. I did end up getting those headphones from Best Buy, and because we ended up doing the errands that we were originally planning to do pretty early, me and my sister ended up going to Marshall's to go shop around, which you probably saw in the clips. And so now I dropped her off at our apartment since she has some other things to do, and I'm gonna go head to the grocery store to do some grocery shopping again. Oh, and the reason why we're doing another grocery run is because we didn't find everything we needed at Walmart, so I'm going to go to Grocery Outlet and get a couple of things. It shouldn't take that long, hopefully. I just got out of Grocery Outlet. Unfortunately, they didn't have everything I was looking for, so I basically just picked up two of these large packs of hash browns. Our apartment was pretty dirty since it's been a while since we cleaned. My chores was to clean the kitchen sink, clean the bathroom sink, clean this old vacuum I got from my parents, and to wipe down the counters. It took about 2 to 3 hours to complete everything. I just finished all of my chores, so now I'm going to do a quick little haul of what I got. So I also got the headphones, which I'm going to unbox later. And from Marshall's, I got 2 boxes of these face masks. I got one in ceramide caffeine essence, and then the other one is vitamin C essence. They're really cute and I really like using them. And then for the apartment, I got these shelves and this other shelf basket just to get more room in the cabinets since we don't have too much room. And now that I'm finally done with pretty much everything I have, I'm going to take a break because I've been doing stuff since this morning and then start studying. I started this study session with studying for my bio midterm. I first watched some review videos and then did some memorization of important topics. So since this is a midterm prep video, I wanted to share my personal tips for how I prepare for midterms. And so tip number 1 is to start studying early. This seems pretty straightforward, but it's better to obviously start your studying early than to just pull an all-nighter the night before. I try to start at least a week early and try to include at least one weekend, since the weekend can be extremely helpful when it comes to studying with just how much time you have. And so tip number 2 is to review your notes frequently. For me, it's the best resource in terms of studying, and I try to review it at least 3 times in total before the exam. Tip number 3 is to use any resources given to you by your professor. Most professors will at least post some resources before an exam, whether that's review topics, practice exams, whatever, and so you should use any of them given to you. And that has to do with tip number 4 is to do practice problems / any practice exams. They can be really helpful in just giving you an idea of what to expect on your midterm, what topics you might need to work on more, what you need to study more, and also that is another thing, and that you should actually review your mistakes on what you did wrong, what you're misunderstanding, and all those other things. That also has to tie in a little bit with tip number 5, and that's to go to any review sessions / last minute office hours that your teacher or any TAs might be holding. They can be really nice to just ask any final questions or like things that you aren't really understanding right before the exam, and to just get some clarity on that. And my last tip is of the day of wake up early / go to your exam room early. It's obviously better to be there instead of having to rush at the last minute because you're running late. So I try to get there at least like 15 minutes before, and usually the rooms will be open, so you can just sit there and do some last minute studying before the exam starts.